Yes, it is possible to overcome the procrastination that we all are guilty of. Yes, we all are guilty of procrastination. Be it anyone, an average person, a layman, successful person, a super successful person, everyone is guilty of procrastination sometime or the other. Today, I'll discuss different types of procrastination and how to overcome this. I will give you the problems and the solutions to the procrastination. In an interesting survey, it was found that we lose 55 days in a year just by doing procrastination. Can you imagine how much time this is? Let me break down this. It breaks down to 218 minutes per day approximately. Now you know it is approximately 3.5 hours. So we are wasting 3.5 hours procrastinating. And you would be surprised, no, I'm not doing this. Yes, you are not doing this because you are not aware about this, that you are procrastinating. It happens because we are not aware that we are procrastinating. And that is the main reason that we are not able to achieve our goals. So let's deep dive into and understand this. What are different kinds of procrastinations? There are 5 majorly type of procrastinations. The first one is the wishful thinker or the dreamer. Both are given the names. The second one is the crisis creator or the learning junkie. The third one is the perfectionist. The fourth one is the avoider. And the last one, fifth one, is the busy procrastinator or the resourcelessness procrastinator. Today I will talk about the first one, the wishful thinker or the dreamer. Watch the entire video series and find out which one is your type, as only when you are able to identify what is your type, you will be able to understand the problems behind it, and then only you will be able to look for the solution and implement the solution to overcome the procrastination. So today I will talk about the first procrastinator type, the wishful thinker or the dreamer. This type of procrastinators have a lot of ideas, and according to that they create bigger goals without realizing, or better say, without putting up measurable or realistic goals. These type of procrastinators create vague goals. Let's take 2 examples that I will explain throughout the problems, goals and solutions. So the first example is the dreamer will write a goal that I want to lose weight. The second is I want to write a book. Now let's identify the problems in these. The first one is it is not quantifiable. There is no numbers on it. In the first example, I want to lose weight. It is not defined how much weight you will lose, in what amount of time you want to lose. The second problem is that there is no clear action plan. How to do the step-by-step process, the knowledge required to do the work, and all this stuff. If it is not clear what you will do every day, then it is a problem. The third problem is that every day time slot has not been decided. What time you would be working on your specific goals. Now, since we have identified our problems, let's work on to the solutions part. The first solution is define a specific goal. Imagine yourself what it will look like after you achieve the result. Ask yourself these 4 questions. The first one is, ask yourself, why have you set up this goal? The second one is, what would you feel after achieving this goal? The third one is, how would you look like after achieving this goal? And the fourth one, what would the world around perceive you as after you have achieved the goal? Let's take our 2 examples that we decided on the start. Lose a weight and write a book. So what would be the specific goal? Your specific goal would be, I will lose 5 kg weights in 2 months. I will write a 45,000 word book in 3 months of time. The second solution is create your action plan. The first part, defining a specific goal, was your vision, and the second one is how will you execute it? How will you reach the goal? Creating an action plan is about breaking the bigger goal into smaller, achievable goals. Let's take our 2 examples for this case. The first one is losing weight. So how will you create the action plan, everyday action plan? So write it down that I will exercise for 1 hour every day. I will drink 4 liters of water every day. Yes, hydration is very important. When you're doing exercise, you will be sweating a lot. So you need to hydrate yourself more. So 4 liter of water is the minimum that you should be drinking. For the second example, let's break down into specific action plan, everyday action plans. So you decided to work on a book of 45,000 words in 3 months. So it breaks down to 15,000 words per month. And if you break down further for every day, it comes out to be 500 words per day. The 2 part you have done great. But the third part, if you don't execute or plan for the third part, you will never be able to achieve it. This is very important. The third one is decide a dedicated time of your daily routine that you are going to do that work every day. Then only you will be able to achieve and able to overcome your procrastination. So, for example, in our first goal, if you are for losing a weight, we already break down to everyday work that we have to do 1 hour. So if you have the time in the morning, for example, I will say if you do 6 to 7 is my daily routine that I will do 1 hour exercise. So that would be the specific time from your daily activities. The second one for the book, if you write it, morning hours are normally the best time to write a book. And this is the time when your thoughts are very clear, you have peace in your mind, and you can diversify your thoughts and be creative in your thinking. So if you, for example, if you define a time of morning 5 to 6 for writing a book, you will be able to achieve it. The fourth one is course correction. Checking it if you are on a track. To do this, create a weekly schedule and check if you are on target or not. what was the issue, what was the problem, because you were not able to do it, and what you need to do to improve this to be on target, and how will you make up this time. So this is very important. Let's take our example of losing weight. So what we understand that we have to lose 5 kg of weights in 2 months. So ideally it should be 2.5 kg in a month, and approximately 600 gram in a week. Sometimes it would be possible to do this, sometimes it won't. So you have to check every week what is the how much you were able to achieve it, and put it down. Can you do something to achieve the main target or make the correction? So these are the things that you have to think on. The second example, the book writing. It's very straightforward because it is in our control. So have you able to write the 3,500 words in a week? If not, make it sure to do it. So weekly accountability will make you see what you are able to achieve it, and if you are on a track. You can also put someone to be accountable for you. Now you know the problems and solutions for the wishful thinker or the dreamer. If you are one of those types, then identify your problems, accordingly create a solution for yourself. In the next video, I will talk about the crisis creator or the learning junkie, the second procrastinator. Till then, have a safe life, have an awesome day, and do subscribe to my channel and like my video.